Hello everybody, it's Pineapple here, back with another video. So today we are talking about another new card that was just revealed for Age of Overlord. It's a brand new Pendulum support card. It's a Link monster. It's kind of a extension of Beyond the Pendulum, and it is Exceed the Pendulum. It's a brand new card. It looks really strong. I'm not super familiar with Pendulum, but I thought I'd give my 2 cents, initial thoughts, reactions, etc., etc. You know how these work. And so it's a Link 3 light spellcaster, Link effect monster, with 2,000 attack, and all of its arrows point down. So it's very similar to Selene. I don't know if it'll fulfill the same things that you want to do with Selene, which is combo off and pend. But its materials are 2+ monsters, including a Pendulum monster, very similar to how, Beyond the Pendulum's materials are 2 monsters, including a Pendulum monster. So I think you're supposed to, link up into this after you make Beyond the Pendulum, and then would give you, more arrows. But unfortunately, Beyond the Pendulum, locks you out of monster effects until, you Pendulum summon. So I don't really get the point, because on Link Summon, it'll add a face-up Pendulum monster from your extra deck to your hand. But, if you use Beyond the Pendulum and then you want to, pen 3 and go into this, you kind of can't, because you have locked yourself out with Beyond the Pendulum. But anyways, it gains 100 attack for each Pendulum monster card you control, which is a thing, but I think Pendulum can make access super quickly, so why do you need that? Just an unnecessary effect. And during the main phase, if you have 2 cards in your Pendulum zone, quick effect, you can special summon a Pendulum monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position with a level between exclusively the Pendulum scale, so if the card's in your Pendulum zone. Now, that effect feels very strong. Getting to bring back a Pendulum that you've used, put in the graveyard, probably detaching for something like a Magispector, whatever the Magispector Draco Slayer card is, the Xyz one. That's most likely how I assume you will be getting it there, because Pendulum monsters go to the extra deck, or you're just using it to extend. But the one thing that Pendulum decks specifically have never had an issue with is extending once they have reached the point of getting past their Pendulum summon. So I'm not totally sure what this card aims to do or how it'll fit into Pendulum decks as a whole, because Electromite's not a card that we have, or what you would want to be adding back. Again, I'm not super familiar with this card, or Pendulum in general, but it seems playable. But is it more playable than Selene is my question, and I think the resounding answer would be no. So it seems like one of those cards that's just going to falter because it's not playable more than cards that already exist. That's just my 2 cents on it. If you do have some crazy use for it, let me know in the comments down below, because there's like a 90% chance I'm wrong. I don't speak Pendulum. I speak back row. I speak combo. I don't speak Pendulum. That's the only thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really get. But if you did enjoy this video, a little teaser about this new card that's coming out, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.